Hey guys, hope you're having a fantastic day. In this vlog, there's so much to do. I need to get some plant chores done and accomplished, including pruning my chenille plant. I also want to propagate some more of it, so I'm gonna be doing all of that. There's so much to update you guys on, including all of the Amaryllis bulbs that I planted and how they're all doing, as well as kind of a little mini plant tour update. So all that and a little bit more in this video, so stay tuned. All right guys, this makes me so excited, so happy. Dun, da, da, da. There is, actually this is one of last year's bulbs that has come out of dormancy. So this was not one of the original 13, but I've added this one to the table. But there is a lot of new growth starting to flourish. These little buds are coming out and it's just so cool. I'm really excited for La Paz, if you don't remember. So yeah, pretty sure that's one of the flower buds that's coming out first. And there are a couple that don't have much going on, but here's some more. Rosy Star, White Nymph. This one's also started. So some of the bigger ones are a little bit slower to start, but it's happening. I still kind of really haven't decorated this for the holidays, but I have made some changes. I put Hoya in these glass cloches in a hopes to kind of get them rebooted. They, I don't think if they were getting the most light back where I originally had them, and I still have a few Hoyas back there, and now I'm wondering, should I get a couple more of those cloches for this side and get those guys going in there as well? So gotta kind of get some of this stuff figured out, but I definitely wanted to share this crazy update with you guys. When all of these 14 now are in bloom, it's going to be insane. I can't wait. It's going to be so dramatic. And yeah, so the first thing I want to do in this vlog is pruning this crazy chenille plant. So I brought this in from outdoors for the winter, and I sprayed it with some bug spray just to make sure that I wasn't bringing in any pests from the outdoors. And a lot of the flowers have dried up, and there is quite a lot, I'm trying to get the best view here, quite a lot of just kind of dead flowers and some dead foliage that needs to get removed. So I've just put down like some plastic and a little sort of like crate thing, and I just kind of want to go through and clean this guy up. There's a ton of new growth, which is really exciting. I'm always worried that this plant isn't gonna get enough sun indoors, but it seems to be doing just fine, which is a relief. The other great news is one of the cuttings that I had originally taken, I had taken 4, and one of them has totally sprouted and is growing like mad. So I want to take a few more cuttings and propagate my chenille plant, so that way I can redo a whole hanging basket, because just one is obviously not going to be enough. But I'm gonna show you how I do that again, and you can see there's some pink. Oh, there we go. There we go. So yeah, let's get some of that propagation going. So I'm basically just gonna take my pair of shears and just carefully go through and get rid of all of, like I said, the dead foliage and these dried up catkins, and then set that all aside, and then I'll show you guys the after and how crazy of a difference it will be. That way I just don't have to worry about this creating a whole mess inside my house and just being like the huge disaster that this currently is. And my chenille plant is amazing. I love it, and I love the bright pink, hot pink lipstick flowers this guy has, and I just really want to maintain it by pruning and getting rid of all of that dead stuff so that I can take a few cuttings to propagate and just let this guy sort of rebound and regrow and just get bigger and better. So I'm actually finding that a lot of these catkins, you can kind of just go in and gently pick them off without actually using any of the shears. And the other thing I wanted to show you guys is some can look like it's kind of dead, but then there's like new growth coming out of it. Let me see if I can find one exactly. So I'm not sure if you guys can see this, but this piece here had some dead growth offshooting it, but it looks like there's, let's see if I can get it focused. It's kind of hard, but there's some new growth coming in on it, so I just want to be careful that I'm not cutting or pruning back too much. All right, so are you ready? That was literally no joke. This is everything that's come off, and actually I found it was easier just to use my hand to just kind of break off that old kind of dry growth. Did have some, you know, unnecessary losses, but for the most part, well, let me show you. So my chenille plant has a new lease on life. It's looking pretty darn amazing. Let me go hang it back up and show you it in all its glory. All right, guys, that's a pretty dramatic before and after, but the best part is my chenille plant just keeps getting bigger and bigger, which is amazing. And now I want to basically take some cuttings so that I can try to propagate some more, and I'm gonna show you how that all works right now. So guys, last time I did this, I had taken my cuttings and then I had used some rooting hormone, popped them in and then watered it, and that doesn't make a lot of sense when I start to think about it, because I could be washing away some of that rooting hormone from the plant. So this time in my little potting mix, I'm just going to give it some a little bit of water first and let that absorb in before placing the cutting with rooting hormone in it. And that way I'm hopefully letting that rooting hormone stick to the cutting a lot better and for a lot longer. So let me show you that now. The other cool thing is those pieces that I had knocked off are the pieces that I'm going to use to propagate. So I didn't even need to take any fresh or new cuttings from the plant, which is amazing. So use the shears to cut the base, which you can't really see. Gonna put that in the rooting hormone, and then I'm gonna plonk it in these. So not much to it, but maybe this time I'll try to put a few in each container to really get you know, more opportunities to propagate my chenille plant. Okay, so here's the final setup. I have the new 3+. I'm gonna keep the original propagation on this little setup for now too. So it's just on a little metal tray, so any excess water doesn't get all over the table. And then I do have a little heat pad, and that's really important for these. So that should really hopefully kickstart more chenille plants. I want them everywhere. So exciting. All right, let's move on to the next thing. So guys, I'm a little bit worried to report. At the moment, I have 2 humidifiers running full time, plus a little portable one that needs charging pretty frequently. But despite those 2 full humidifiers, this space is only at about 40, and the high ceilings don't really help, and it's just kind of not the best situation. So I think it's going to be time to add another humidifier to the whole mix. If you've had success with one, or there's one that you need to recommend to me, please comment down below. That would be awesome. I think I need something pretty big and powerful, so any recommendation would be great. New leaf on my fiddle leaf fig. Sweet, so cute. Also, my oxalis is blooming again. It's blowing me away. It's doing so well, and I'm just dying. It's so pretty. Love this plant. also happy to report my Thanksgiving cactus. She's ready to go. So pretty. I've had a really hard time trying to locate Easter cactus or Christmas cactus. So still on the hunt for some of those. But I'm gonna do a care video for this Thanksgiving cactus because that seems to be what all the nurseries are carrying these days as it is. But hopefully I can find some of the other varieties, but absolutely love this. This thing grows so quickly, it's amazing. But the flowers are just to die for, so super looking forward to that. Otherwise, guys, there isn't too much else to report. I definitely need to go around and give all my plants a watering and finish up some more plant chores, but I think that's going to be it for this vlog. Please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up or a comment down below would be greatly appreciated. Miss you guys already. Until the next one.